up, my little tattletales? Yo, come in, shut the door, sit down, grab a little Debbie, and get some coffee because, baby, yo, there's something going on with the Kardashians, and there's something that's been exposed by Khloe's wedding. All right, fine, I'll get to the point. Y'all, I think the Kardashians are really at civil war. It seems that Kourtney is on the outs with all her sisters, and they went out their way to let her know in the most ignorant way possible, you either with me or against me. Oh, you either with me or against me. Win. F everything else. Win. Oh no, all jokes aside, right? There's something going on with the Kardashians. I've been compiling evidence. I know work's going slow. Your friends are getting on your nerves. Your man, your kids, your partners, whoever it is, y'all. Welcome home. Let's have a prayer circle. Grab something to eat and let's get into the evidence. And then I want you guys to tell me at the end of this, do you think that we're on to something, Tattletales, or do you think it's a reach? All right, y'all ready for this? All right, let's go. You know, I had to get my exhibits for the class. Y'all ready for this? All right, let's get into this. Oh, before we go, you guys, there is some crazies actually impersonating me on YouTube. I do not have a Telegram. I do not have anything else. I will never email, text, or contact my subscribers to contact me off of the platform, and definitely not to do anything. If you see anyone that has my Abby or whatever asking for anything or to make contact, please report it, send it to me. I would really appreciate it. Again, it's not me. You know, y'all need to know my life, but y'all ain't never gonna see me begging for anything on God's green earth. All right. Now that we got that business out the way, let's get into it. All right, so as we know, Kourtney got married in her beautiful, lavish wedding. Any normal family would be extremely excited about it, but there's a few things that we actually notice that we need to address. Let's start off with the first weird thing. I've covered this before, we'll go over it quickly. There was those mysterious posts that popped up as a storyline for Kourtney finding the love of her life. The Kardashians literally started a storyline about how in 2015, Travis had said he was moving to Calabasas for Kourtney. Of course, that never happened. But his book that he wrote in 2015, the book he wrote in 2015 chronicled how he used to have a crush on Kim. Nobody was thinking about it. That's fine. If you guys don't know, the Kardashians control the media around them. So the fact that all these publications, mainstream publications that kiss the Kardashians butt for favor, are now reporting, oh my God, you know that Travis really wanted Kim, not Kourtney. Now listen, I don't know if they messed around. I don't know what's happening. Clearly, Kourtney is fine with that, but it was weird that they kept trying to pull the attention and throw shade on Kourtney's happiness, her wedding. That's exhibit A, but that's just the baby stuff. We literally, as we get on, we're gonna move into more, right? And there's also that fact that when Kourtney got married at the courthouse, she had those amazing pictures. Everybody wished her well, except for, and the only people out of her family that even wished her well was Khloe and Kris Jenner. All her other sisters were completely quiet. Their boyfriends, their sisters, everything. For the Kardashians that are full on press, a lot of y'all said, Tisa, you're reading into it. They're just doing that because the big wedding is coming up. Aha. But let's talk about the big wedding and how her sisters literally just showed that I don't F with you. Listen, there were so many people that attended the wedding that posted a million pictures of them posing with Khloe for the rehearsal dinner, for the pre-festivities, for everything. If you look at every single Kardashian's main feed, there are a million pictures of them actually looking cute with each other, but not one picture of the bride, not one picture of them even posing with the bride, nothing. They posted a little bit on their stories, but very little. You would think that a sister getting married and having a second bite at love and being sold would deserve a main feed. They did not put one picture on their main feed of Khloe at all, but they put a million pictures of them looking cute. Again, is it odd? Absolutely. Is it enough to convince the jury? Maybe, right? One, you're posting pretty pictures of yourself, right? Not one pic of the bride, not even one pic of you with the bride. And I don't mean that dumb pic Khloe had when she was posting with Simon Huck and also posting Kourtney, because that was just, they were in the Dolce & Gabbana archives. As you guys know, Dolce & Gabbana sponsored the wedding. We're going to talk about that in a second. Again, seems weird for people that are so happy for their sister and people that want their sister to be happy. It seems completely weird, right? Let's move on to the next piece of evidence. Again, no one posted on their main feeds, and even though they had a million pictures of themselves at the wedding, it was just of them looking cute. There was not one picture of Kourtney, either in her wedding dress, in her rehearsal dress, anything. And Kourtney looked good. So I don't see what the problem is, right? These are all off of Kourtney's feed, actually. Let's look at this weird video, right? The sisters saying, this was to a reel that had Sister Sledge. We are family. Hey, hey, I got all my sisters. Okay, fine. Y'all know the song. But look at this. This is at Kourtney's wedding reception. Look at this. They're all dancing by themselves. If you look right there, there is Kourtney and Travis looking a little bothered. They're having fun dancing. We are family. Hold on. Let's go back and review that, because I don't want you guys to miss a thing, right? I'm going to a little bit too early. Right there. There's Kourtney and Travis all by themselves. Kourtney is looking over. The fact that this is supposed to be the family dance, the fact that this is a wedding, the fact that they are miles away from Kourtney, they are all dancing to themselves in the camera, doing the thing, basically ignoring Kourtney and Travis. Why do you keep calling her Khloe? Oh, I'm doing a video about Khloe. She's on my mind. Heavy. They're basically looking over, asking the family to join them, wondering why this is our wedding. It's a family dance. The Kardashians are crowded around each other, dancing for the cameras. No one's trying to include Kourtney. No one's trying to be there. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, Tisa, it's just a moment in time. But I have more video. It's not a moment in time, because after the cameras left, they all dipped out of the ceremony as soon as they could. Khloe was surrounded by all of Travis's friends, Travis's family. The Kardashians were nowhere to be seen. Look at this. Look at this. They're literally just ignoring them. And of course, Khloe is always so down to be down. Let's talk about another egregious thing that happened that makes me think they are at war and they're trying to make Kourtney look bad and kill her happiness. For one, Dolce & Gabbana are super, super problematic, without a doubt. They are racist, they are xenophobic, they are they are every phobic you can think of. I found it odd that the Kardashians that control the media so much. If you follow my Black China coverage, you would know this is true. The Kardashians that control the media so much waited until Kourtney was getting all this heat score on her wedding and jumping off boats with Travis to release the fact that, one, her wedding was sponsored by Dolce & Gabbana, which to me is a little bit tacky. I know that they let them have access to the vault and actually dress up in all the clothes. We saw by all the pictures the girls took, none of them with their sister who was getting married. But also the fact that this was released the day after, when the whole world was like, oh my God, Kourtney made such a beautiful bride. Not only was it sponsored, but they basically paid for her whole wedding, from the food and everything, which to me is like a little tacky to announce that. Second of all, it was in all the articles that a Kardashian family member arranged for the sponsorship. So Kourtney didn't even release it. But I find it odd that in TMZ, Radar Online, Cosmopolitan, Jezebel, all these huge media outlets that would not dare go against the Kardashians, when they talk about the sponsorship, which is already tacky and would only be leaked by the Kardashians, right? Only be leaked by the Kardashians. They also go on to talk about Dolce & Gabbana and their racist thing, racist this, racist that. It is problematic. And any other time, this would have been a huge scandal, except for the fact that everybody is so happy that Kourtney finally found love that it's not even making a ping. But this had the potential for why she's at the happiest moment to literally make a big scandal and for Kourtney to be dumped on during what's supposed to be a happy time, right? Another reason how I think they are in civil war. Another picture that they posted, Kris Jenner posted this of herself at Kourtney's wedding. This is directly from Kourtney's page. The only people that actually posted was Travis and Kourt. Again, main feed, Kris Jenner. We got nothing. Khloe, cute pictures of yourself, nothing. Oh, look, there's Kourtney right there in the corner. Kendall, nothing. Kylie, same thing. And we already know Kim ain't putting her on the page because Kim's just so mad that Kourtney is the fashionable one. Now let's take a look at Kourtney's page, because this actually might let us know that Kourtney is like being her airy self and pushing back at the family like, oh, if it's F me, it's A, B, C, D, E, F you and your sister and your mother and your dog, or however that song goes. Now Kourtney posted this. Of course, her feed is littered with, of course, her wedding pictures. So is Travis's feed. This is literally some of the video they posted. If you see, Kourtney is only surrounded by Travis's friends and families. We see in this video, this is from Alabama's Live. This is during the party, right? The Kardashians only stayed there for about an hour, got pictures, and then rolled out. Everybody that was left were Travis's friends, families, and of course, Kourtney's friends and family. Thank God Kourtney was literally surrounded wall to wall. Now, a lot of people said, oh my God, you're making too much of this. The night was over, this and that. The night was not over. I'm fast forwarding through this because I'm trying to show you guys that she was surrounded by his friends and family. And later on, they actually bought out 2 white leather jackets that said Mr. and Mrs. Barker, right? It said Mr. and Mrs. Barker. And they put it on and they danced to their favorite song. You guys, if it was Mr. and Mrs. Barker, obviously the wedding wasn't over. Obviously that was a big part of the reception, something they planned. And the fact that all of your loving family could not be there, you guys, there is something going on with the Kardashians. There is something here we go. This is the leather jackets that they got hand embroidered. I guess they were a gift. It happened early on in the wedding. The Kardashians were not there to witness it because after they ignored Kourtney, danced, got a few pictures, they were out. Let's not forget also, there's a few other things I wanted to show you guys. Let me know if you guys think I'm reaching, or let me know if you think there's something. Listen, I know you guys are busy with your life and you can't keep track of all this gossip, but that's what I'm here for, to be your resident gossip historian and to bring you the receipts so you don't have to search the web. All right. Again, we have these beautiful pictures. There's also a few other things that I mentioned in other videos that I want to submit for the jury to let me know on whether you think it is going or not. Let's also not forget that Kim literally tried to steal the spotlight during her Khloe. I'm sorry, why do I keep saying Khloe? Because I gotta make this video about her. During Kourtney's wedding rehearsal dinner, where she had a photo shoot outside. Right, everybody was waiting in the rehearsal dinner for Kim to come and take her place and sit down. She had a photo shoot. That is the height of ignorance at a wedding. Of course, all eyes were supposed to be on the bride. When she then came in, go watch the other video. I think it's called Caught, right? The 5 top times Kim was ignorant to Khloe. Ignorant to Kourtney. She walked past Kourtney and Travis, went, greeted her mom, sisters, and whatever, and then tried to sit at Kourtney's table, and Kourtney was like, no, and Kim had to sit at the other table. And this let me know there was a little friction between Kourtney and her family, because it seems that in the pre-rehearsal dinner, the rehearsal dinner and also at the wedding, the Kardashians were not seated at the main table. Kourtney had them away. I'm surprised they weren't sat by the bathrooms. I'm just saying, right? Let's also not forget that Kourtney changed her name as soon as the festivities were over. All right, my little tattletales, listen, I have more evidence, but I think that's enough. What do you think? Do you think this makes sense? Do you think this makes sense, or do you think it's a reach? Listen, my little tattletales, I want to hear what you have to say in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.